Once upon a time, long, long ago, in the state of North Carolina, there were trains, coal-powered trains and steam-powered trains that shook the ground and blew their haunting whistles, leaving thick clouds of smoke wherever they passed. But now they're gone. Only the tracks remained until somebody came up with a really great idea. They replaced the tracks with asphalt. Join us as we discover the Thermal Belt Rail Trail in Rutherford County, North Carolina. Now you can ride your bike or take a hike on this 13.5-mile one-way, 12-foot wide, smooth, paved, multi-use recreational path. It extends from Forest City, North Carolina to the south, all the way to Gilkey, North Carolina to the north. Yes, gone are the trains, tracks, spikes, and railroad ties, but here to stay, hopefully, is a wonderful place to ride our e-bikes. Although the map shows the starting point at Gilkey, North Carolina, we chose to begin our ride at the southern end trailhead in Forest City. They have a parking lot on the corner of Alternate 221 and Forrest W. Hunt Drive. They don't have facilities there, but 2 miles up at Park Square Circle off Oak Street, there's another parking lot and a restroom. When we first hopped on the trail, we could almost hear the echoes of ghost train whistles from the past. No, wait, that's not ghost train whistles. That's lawn mowers. They're keeping it well maintained. That's what counts. There are a lot of crossroads. I will tell you that right now. If you don't like crossroads, you probably will not enjoy this trail. But if you like the challenge of crossroads and enjoy a beautiful trail that is smooth and easy to ride, you're going to love this trail. One of the really cool things we saw right after we started riding was the bridge that crosses Highway 74. At night, this bridge is lit up with beautiful colored lights. We crossed another bridge on this trail also, and it was right after we just got on the trail. But guess what this bridge crosses? You guessed it, a railroad track. And, we went under a bridge too. Thought that was noteworthy, seeing how we were talking about bridges and all. Look at this bridge. I like going under them and over on bridges instead of crossroads, but that's just my preference. And then we saw something really amazing right there on the side of the trail. Look! I don't know if it's a beaver or groundhog because we couldn't see its tail, but oh, wow, that was pretty cool. Look at it close up.
Nothing on the left, nothing on the right. Yep, roll on, baby.
And by the way, we did make a pit stop at that restroom that's just 2 miles up from the trailhead. I just thought I'd show you this because it's kind of cool. You stop at that restroom, and then on your right, you're going to see this pretty green picnic table area. And then you get to see something else cool. You can look to your right and you can see where there's this exercise pad. Well, I can't tell because they're going to see. They just continued on. So see, that's why you stop. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure, but if those green painted lines mean anything or not. If they're supposed to stop or what. Oh my gosh, it's pretty.
I don't know what she's looking for. I'm looking for food. Oh, another place to park and ride the trail.
For those of you that are very curious, the way that Dale and I are communicating with each other is with the Senna Bikecom 20s. It's really cool because you just clip it onto your helmet strap and you lower the microphone down and you can communicate with each other for quite a ways away. And it does pretty darn good in wind. It did great at the beach when we rode on the beach at Jekyll Island. I mean, like 99% of the time, they are crystal clear. Let me show you a picture of them. Now, they do cost quite a pretty penny. They're a little bit over $300. Ikes, I know. Took a little bit of saving up to get those, but I felt like they were really worth it because we were using walkie-talkies before. That was sad. So here we read the sign that Jesus saves. I guess so. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. I'm a believer. Well, unfortunately, we did not get to ride all the way to Gilkey. Made it to Ruth, but the trail was closed for maintenance. That sucks. So, oh well. Did you have to get off the trail?
Yeah, they won't allow you through that way.
Well, pooh. Some days are diamonds, some days are dust. Anyways, we had to turn around and go back, and it was all right because it was still a beautiful day and a beautiful trail. I still don't really care for all the road crossings, but I gotta say, this trail has the best signage. Wow, they're really keeping up with that signage and keeping this trail clean and smooth and in good shape. So, man.
You're good. Oh, yeah, you see the floodlights over there? Yeah. Oh, this is the bridge. Everybody's gone. Hey, how we doing?
Oh, yeah.
So I got to thinking about that groundhog and about the rules that they post about pet owners shall be responsible for removing pet waste. Well, who are they going to get to do that? Going to have to get Punxsutawney Phil down here from PA and tell him to get his brother. I bet you want to see the star rating on this trail, don't you? Well, let me tell you what happened. On our last vacation, we were down on Jekyll Island and rode the 25-mile bike path down there, and I was so impressed with it. At the end, I gave it a 10-star rating because I was thinking, 5 stars for Amazon review, 5-star restaurant, 5-star hotel. Well, that path was way better than those, so I went 10 stars, and I thought, I'm going to use that in my video. Thus started the new tradition of my 10-star rating. So now let's rate the Thermal Belt Rail Trail.